Making it to 100 years, that's monumental, right? But finding a way to celebrate that milestone in the middle of a pandemic is what inspired a local woman to go the extra mile to make sure that her grandmother's birthday would not go unnoticed.
Since she was a girl, Laura Horwitz stayed connected with her grandma, Alberta Gwynn, by mail. Separated by thousands of miles, graduations and holidays were all marked with a letter or a card. But Grandma's birthday was different, always marked by a special trek across country so Laura could be at her side.
Last year I did one card that had 99 signatures. I even had the pilot and the flight attendant on the plane on my way there do the last 98, 99 signatures.
Also, Laura could hand-deliver it for Grandma Alberta's 99th birthday party.
She's one of those people who just has a great spirit, and she actually, in her middle-aged, sold her house and traveled around the country in a camper and visited all 50 states.
It was that adventure that gave Laura her big idea. Since the pandemic prevented her from being there for her grandma's 100th, what if she could get strangers from across every state to mail Grandma Alberta a birthday card?
I want to know how many people are thinking about her on her day.
Laura put out the call on Facebook, neighborhood apps, and over the phone to let everyone know about Grandma Alberta's upcoming 100th. And sure enough, the cards started coming in.
At first it was trickling in one or two at a time each day. I went yesterday and there were 11.
Stacks of cards piling up on our kitchen table.
They're from all over. Dear Alberta, wishing you a year filled with laughter, happy birthday. And congratulations on turning 100 years. Wow. Keep up the good work. Be well and safe. Love, Joan and Bob.
The majority from people who never met Alberta Gwynn, but took the time to handwrite a birthday wish for a stranger.
This kind of is a way to, talk to lots of people about my grandmother, because she's such an awesome lady.
The pandemic means Laura cannot be at her Grandma Alberta's side to celebrate this year, but this box of 100 birthday wishes from across the country will be.
I wanted to remember just what an amazing life she has lived over the last 100 years and how many people care about that.
Yep, she's going to know about it. Grandma Alberta's 100th birthday is this Friday. And like so many others living in care facilities, she's somewhat in isolation. She can't have visitors. So some of the people there at the care facility, they'll be holding that box for her to give to her on the 25th. So I'm going to post a link to this story on my Facebook page. We'll also put it on WGNTV.com. So if you want to go on and add your own digital birthday wishes, they will be there. And then she can see it come Friday.